Today on the channel, we enter the world of high fashion, and don't we always around here? But today, from Mattel and the Masters of the Universe, we got He-Man, the Virgil Abloh edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, back again with another He-Man and the Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're headed to the Masters of the Universe, but for something totally different. The previous Mattel Creations exclusive, later on found at Ross exclusive, Virgil Abloh He-Man. But for all your Virgil Abloh He-Man, I guess eBay. But for everything else Masters of the Universe, hit up, of course, jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Virgil Abloh is apparently a designer. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't know anything about him. Obviously, he's worked with Louis Vuitton and Nike and all these other things. And I kind of looked up a little bit of his history. Most important thing I saw, he was from Rockford, Illinois. Beautiful this time of year. Home of one Cheap Trick, of course. But if you're into designers, you're into some of this culture, maybe, I'm not exactly sure. Whatever you'd want to call it, this may be for you. I'm sure there's people out there that collect Virgil Abloh type artwork and shoes and purses, all that kind of stuff. There always is. There's something for everybody out there. But for me, I'm a He-Man guy. That's what I know, and that's what this is. And like I said, these came up on Mattel Creations, I want to say in 2022 or so. Now, Virgil did pass away in 2021, so I'm guessing he was working on this before he passed away. But these came out in 2022, very, very expensive, unfortunately. I would have bought them if they were normal cost, but to be like 4 or 5 times the normal cost, I said, I gotta pass. But then fast forward to Christmas time 2025, RossCon pays off as this, the Battle Cat and Skeletor. I'm still on the hunt for Skeletor. If somebody's got one at a deal, gotta get a deal, of course. I would pick that one up. But He-Man was out there. Battle Cat was like 20 bucks. I think this was like $13. Got to get a deal all day long. So did end up picking this one up here. So long way to get there, but you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later in this video here. But very cool minimalist style packaging. It's like a clear plastic protector box is almost what it looks like to me here. And you got He-Man looking like an Easter candy. It reminds me of one of those chocolate Easter bunnies. So good enough to eat, but kids, don't put it in your mouth. It's plastic. But it does look very cool. And then on the front, very fashionable, I guess. It says Motu C/O, co-author, I guess. I don't know, Virgil Abloh, trademarked. And it's called Woman, is what this one's called. So I don't know if that's like, is that woke, Todd McFarlane? Add that to the follow-up list. I'm not exactly sure, but why are they calling He-Man Woman? What are we doing here? What are we doing? He's He-Man. Come on, there's 2 right there. It doesn't, do they cross each other out and make woman? I'm not exactly sure. But it does say El Segundo, California, USA. Copyright 2022, as I said as well. Mattel Creations on the side. Nothing too fun on the back of this one here. But I don't know. I don't understand the woman part of it. If anybody knows, feel free to chime in. But we do got tape on the top, and I'm sure a lot of people are probably leaving this in the package, I would have to imagine. But not me. I'm crazy. I'm a wild man. We know that. I'm opening it all up. I don't care. And that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to find out what all the fuss is about. Now, it comes with something here. I'm not sure what this is. We're going to find out real quick, though. It says Masters of the Universe. All right. And there seems to be a note attached. Is this one of those notes in a bottle once again? Oh, it's a comic book. Okay. For interpretation. What do we got here? I don't know. An artist little postcard thing. Nothing on the back. Okay, sure. Why not? Off to the side. See you later. Goodbye. And then we got a comic book. It says for interpretation. Okay, and it is a He-Man comic book, and the color is like this. So it is this color scheme. So it's got the chocolate Easter bunny theme to it here. I don't know. Choose your own adventure, but it is something different. I give it that. I give it that. It is original. It is different. It was sold at one time at Mattel Creations. I think I understood the thought process behind this. I just don't think the execution turned out very well. I think most He-Man fans maybe weren't hip to this one. I don't know, you guys tell me, but there he is in the plastic prison. We're going to do it. We're going to unbox it. Doesn't look like we got twist ties. Instead, rubber bands. Oh, we got the rubber band man. We're ready to go. We're ready to party through here. So we do got some extra hands. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Very hard to get out of the package, but we'll do it. We'll figure a way, won't we? We always do around here. And you got to have the sword. You got to have the power sword. See you later. Goodbye, boomerang style. And then we're locked up in rubber bands everywhere. Rubber band man once again. There we go. There we go. See you later. Oh my goodness. Virgil loved rubber bands, I am pretty sure. Obviously. But let's dive into this one here. Let's start with the hands. How about? We got the splayed out hand. We got the Fist of Fury. 2 gripping hands out of the package. Now, we've seen this figure before, but we've never seen it in chocolate color, that's for sure. Once again, we'll do comparisons in a little bit. Got the power sword here. Not my favorite incarnation of the power sword. I always go back to the original 80s one when I was a kid. That's the one that's permanently burned into my head, but it gets the point across. All in chocolate. Delicious, but maybe not. And then you do get the shield. You got to be able to protect yourself, of course. Get the old chocolate shield. Seen this before in the past. All in the same color. Looking good. But now we're diving into He-Man here. We're going to dive into it and see what all the fuss is about. Now we're going to start off. Is this supposed to be anti-Eternia He-Man? Is this another version of that? I'm not exactly sure, but it is a dark blackface He-Man too. That's awfully dangerous, Todd. It walks the line. We know what's up there. But I can see somebody saying, hey, this is very artistic or whatever. And my plan is, we'll see how my wife feels, but we have like a living room and we got like a nice bookshelves built into the walls and a big TV and a fireplace and all that. And my plan is, there's all these shelves and it's like, there's a globe there. There's some books. There's other things. There are a couple of pictures and some arty stuff over there. I'm going to try to sneak this one in. I'm going to try to sneak him in on Battle Cat and say, this is artist stuff. This is Virgil Abloh. You don't know Virgil? And I'm going to give her a hard time. Like, you don't know who he is? Come on. What are we doing here? That's my plan. So we'll see how that does go. But start off with He-Man here. You got the long hair on He-Man, just all dark. So we know what He-Man looks like in our brain, but this one is all in the brown chocolate colored look to him here. Got the stoic face on He-Man, we'll call it there. You got 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. No ears, covered by the hair, of course. You got the vest over the top, all latched in, looking very good. Besides that, you get the bare chest going on. You get a nice shoulder guard. Shoulder? How about a forearm guard over here on this side? And then you do got the bracer there around the wrist. 2 gripping hands, as I mentioned. You got the chocolate loincloth there. You got the belt over the top. You got the fur-lined boots. You know I'm here for those all day long. Love little fur-lined boots. Arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows playing all the hits. Hands back forth, side to side. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Head back forth, side to side, removable. You got the drop down hips on these. Remember, we got these with the Masterverse. Leg goes out, leg goes up. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut, ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. Playing all the articulation hits. And a lot of people weren't over the moon with this version of He-Man. I didn't absolutely love it, but I didn't absolutely hate it either. It's not as fun as the classics, not as fun as the original, and you could say some of the origin ones were much better than this one here. But it is a different take, and it is from the Netflix series, and I guess this is a way to get some more use out of the mold, there's no doubt, with this one here. And if I'm not mistaken, Battle Cat, Skeletor, and He-Man were the only 3 that were made. Somebody fact-check that in the comments, or Todd, add it to your list, of course. He does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%, so how about that? Right there. But we do got He-Man over here as well. So we got the regular version and once again the chocolate version here. And I'll put him on a stand, line it up, same figure twice. A figure so nice they made it twice, I guess you could say. But obviously just repainted. Gotta get the most out of your molds. Didn't cost them a whole lot for Mattel to make this. They partnered with a fashion designer, artist guy, and bam, what do? You got a new exclusive for Mattel Creations. I would say 99% of the people buying these probably want nothing to do with it. I would say that 1% that buy these, they probably leave it in the package. I would just have to imagine, but not me. I'm going to display this, like I said, up there in the old living room, see how long it lasts, and we'll go from there. But I will unbox Battle Cat eventually on the channel, so stay tuned for that into the future too. But an interesting one. It's not a must-have by any means, but it did pique my interest, especially at the much cheaper cost. I would not pay the full-on retail for that one. It's just too much. But this, hey, 12, 13, 14 bucks, I can live with that. But couldn't you live with that? Did you pick this one up? Are you all into Virgil's work? You had to have this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 YouTube channels with content every single day for you. Check it out, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you want more content, check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon. Your best way to support the channel. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available wherever podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for He-Man, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Well, she sneaks around the world from Vegas to Carolina. She's a sticky finger filter from Berlin down to Believe. She'll take you for a ride on a boat to China. Tell me where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego.